Hi, my name is Manny. I'm one of the chartered physiotherapists here at Urban Health and Fitness. I'm going to be talking to you today about pelvic neutral in sitting. So if you're reading this blog post, it will relate to why it's important to sit in a comfortable position for your back. More and more people seem to be getting problems, lower back issues with their discs, with their soft tissue structures, sciatic pains as a result of prolonged sitting. If you can calculate just how much you sit per day, whether you drive to work, whether you're sitting at your desk for 7-8 hours, you're coming home and you're sitting watching the TV, it amounts to a lot of hours that your back is generally in a really probably uncomfortable position, or a position that your back is not supported, and more this is making it worse for your back and leading to many issues that we generally see in Urban Health and Fitness. So the pelvic neutral is a position that your back gets into, which helps to reduce the stresses on the joints, the discs and soft tissue. That's going to make it the most comfortable and also the most supportive for your back. It also encourages the optimal position for the muscles, the deeper muscles of your back, the transverse abdominis and the other muscles around it, to support the back. The way we do it is quite simple. If I'm going to come sideways, I'll show you. You're going to come to the edge of your seat, so you're going to sit in front, right to the front part of your seat, and you're going to imagine your pelvis like a bowl of water, and you can tilt it backwards, tilt it forwards. Very simple movement to do, and this is the movement of the pelvis and the lower back as we rock forwards and we rock backwards. So in a seated position, if you can find that midpoint between the two extremes of you flexing forward and you rolling backwards, if you find that mid position, that's essentially the most neutral position for your back to be in when you sit. Another tip to think about when you're sitting is don't rely on the backrest for giving you support, or those lumbar supports. So essentially that's going to give you a passive way to support your back. You're going to be reliant on something to push you in that direction. We want to be getting to a position where your back's strong enough to be in these positions. So come to the front edge of your seat, use a higher seat if possible, and essentially you can take your legs out, and by taking your legs out and rotating them out, you almost lock or give a bit of support to your lower back. From there you can find that mid position. And again, that's just a nice neutral position and comfortable position for your back to stay in. Another little tip, try and get up every 20 minutes that you're sitting, try and get up for at least 3 minutes and walk around and change your position. But you can see the position here, just by coming into this neutral position, our upper body is a little bit more aligned, and our head position generally stays over our shoulders easier. This is a lot easier, and you can see the difference from flexing heavily and the positions then you adopt through your head, shoulders, if you're heavily reliant on a flexed position. So get to your front, turn the feet out, turn the knees out, bring yourself into a neutral position. You can tighten through transverse abdominis. If you're unsure, we'll be doing a blog post about activating the deeper pelvic muscles, and you're generally in a lot better position for your head and neck to be in. Give it a go. It's not easy. The more you do of it, the more you practice, the more your back will get used to it. If it's a little bit uncomfortable at first, it's probably because it's not used to that movement, and you've got so reliant on your passive structures of your back, of flexing down and just being reliant on it. Try and get into these positions as much as you can. Remember just to get up every 20 minutes, get moving so you're not constantly sitting down. Hope that helps. See you soon.